Who would like to go next?
I don't mind.
Please, we all know Italian is the real language of love.
And plus, there is no point having such a big ego if you cannot substantiate it with talent.
How dare you come at me with these accusations? I'm leaving.
But
Do you want them to improve or not?
though all you've been is terribly unkind to all these students this entire time.
Teach them yourself if you're so wise. Don't blame me when no one has learned a thing. Goodbye.
Jasmine.
Great job, Corey. Now we're stuck here with no teacher.
What? All I did was sing. It's not my fault they can't handle an incredible performance.
God, could your head be any bigger than it already is? Miss Townsend already said it was bad, and here you are going on with your amazing voice and your Wikipedia plagiarized nonsense.
Yeah, whatever happened to academic integrity?
Whatever happened to shutting up about your cat once in a while? We all know you're a crazy cat lady.
How dare you! I'm not a crazy cat lady. I'm not a crazy cat lady, right, Debussy? I'm a proud cat lady!
And who died and made you queen of languages or whatever? Nobody cares, Lara.
Excuse me, are you even hearing yourself right now? You're just being petty.
Guys, there's no need to get upset about this. Let's just forget about it and move on. We still need to continue with the masterclass. Miss Tangzhou and Mr. Xiao are counting on us.
Why even bother? There's no need to act so happy-go-lucky when all happiness is an illusion anyway.
Don't get me started on you. Alex, why do you have to be such a buzzkill?
At least I'm better than Mikey.
What?
Obsessing over school, of all things. Who in their right mind wants to go back to class? That mind-killing quagmire. It's all a scam.
Well, excuse me. Miss Betty says that school is a wonderful haven of learning.
Can't believe you buy that. I bet Miss Betty's actually glad there's quarantine. Now she doesn't have to put up with some annoying nerd like you every day.
Take that back. I am, and I quote, a pleasure to have in the class.
You were playing with your cube the whole time.
Well, I can multitask. At least I can actually pay attention during the class, unlike someone.
Hello? I am playing something about me. At least you can see my face. I don't even remember how Aiden and Amanda look like.
Alex,
Showing up in that hoodie. At least it hides your face.
what did you say?
Whatever, Alexa. Why don't you just play Despacito?
I said it's Alex.
Oh, hey guys. What did I miss? Wait, where did our teachers go?
Adi, you're not even trying here. You're asleep all the time. And now the teachers are gone.
At least I didn't get us into this mess we're in. I was just minding my own business.
From sleeping and dozing off during class, sure. If you're not going to participate actively, just don't bother joining the call.
I already told you all I'm tired. From doing real exercise, I might add.
Yoga is real exercise.
How
Some of you have nothing to do, and it really helps. Caring about corporate and how it affects our Mother Earth. We're all responsible for environmental degradation, and it's all our
Just like
fault.
a pathetic human being.
There's better things to worry about, guys.
Not even
Guys!
a millisecond.
Everyone,
of my
shut
time.
it!
Can't we just get along for once? This isn't anyone's fault. If anything, we should be helping each other out. Maybe we're not best friends with one another. Maybe we hardly talk to one another in school, but this isn't about us. It's about singing and sharing our profound love for singing.
Yeah, guys, I think it was really wrong of us to be so mean to each other just now. And Tree's right. I mean, we can't preach love in our songs if we don't walk the talk ourselves. We need to show love to each other. And besides, at the end of the day, we're all singers.
Okay, for what it's worth, I'm sorry, okay? What? I'm just saying, you guys have a point. I guess I should have been less cocky.
And I'm sorry for calling you an annoying nerd, Mikey. Can't say I like it, but math and science can be cool too, I guess.
Thanks.
You know, you should teach me how to make cyanide one day. It would make a hell of a science experiment, don't you think?
That's toxic for the environment.
Speaking of which, I think I've been spending way too much time on my phone. I need a social media detox.
Well, I shouldn't have kept on fiddling with my cube, I guess.
Oh yeah, and Alexa, I'm so sorry about what I said about your hoodie. Oversized hoodies actually are a really cute trend right now. And you look great in it.
Alex! It's Alex. But thanks. I've never really had anyone compliment my dress sense before.
I'm sorry too, Corey. Some of that was uncalled for. Who'd have guessed you'd apologize first, though?
Well, I'm always a sucker for a great performance. Sull'aria is a classic, and that rendition was...
Oh, that's great. I am so glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was really amazing. The rest of the masterclass was amazing too. Too bad you missed out. Alright, I get it.
Great! Wait, what about Miss Tangjo and Mr. Xiao?